All right. Hello, everybody. It's Uncle Barn. Welcome back to Stalker Series 2. And, reverted death, found a bedroll. And now I gotta go unload. I'm going to head to PV. I might hit the farmhouse first, or I might just, grab a couple of these for the road. Yeah, see, we're heavy. We're really heavy. Ditch the usual suspects. I don't mind dropping coal. I gotta go through cave anyway, so go ahead and drop these sticks as well. I want to take all this stuff with me. Drop this potato. I'll top off this. We'll drop that. Make sure I got my pots, which I do. All right, I'm moving pretty decently. So let's just get on out of here. Yeah, that was I went back to watch the preview, and yeah, the stems and the time outside counted toward overall well, both the food poisoning and the cabin fever, right? Well, risk anyway. It was just really weird because even on the preview, I clicked on it, like I said, and it showed it being almost full, the cabin fever risk, and then it just went away. It was just, I don't know if it glitched or the game felt bad because we had 10 broken ribs and, or I mean 10 sprained wrists, 20 frickin' sprained feet, and cabin fever, and we were fatigued, and maybe it felt bad I didn't have a bedroll. I don't know. I thought I was a goner, to be honest with you. Grab these Boyd Sparks. They come in handy, even on Stalker. Okay, I only need a couple in case I need a coffee. Let's grab 3, that'll do it. 1's probably good enough, but you know, what the hell? I'm trying to remember what I had at the farmhouse. Did I make any notes? Oh, I hate it when that does that. To-do list. These I got pretty much. There's just those upper ones, which I should go do. Loot cargo containers. At first. Rope to summit for tools. ETC. All right. Yeah, it's not spelled right. It's all right. Fucking A. It's okay, Jakey. Lay down. Here you go, Jakey. Lay in your bed. I had to move the heater and the dog moved off his bed. Being goofy. Yeah, yesterday was terrible. Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, walking. So exciting. I know I'm a man of few words today. I apologize. Just kind of tired today and got a lot on my mind. Feel a little bit better. I got the uh driver's license thing all settled, my truck on the road and registered here, and so that was good.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
That was good, you know? I wonder if you can drop some of that gear, Astrid. Astrid's wondering if she should drop that gear. Well, probably, you know. We certainly ain't going down this rope up here not at 106 pounds. Actually, not that heavy. Get rid of all the coal and the wood and stuff. I got everything I pretty much wanted. I only left a little bit back there, really, tools and stuff. I mean, there's some, obviously, a bunch of stuff in the cabinet, but it's all right. It's there, you know. I know where it is. It's not going nowhere. Come on, fool. Down there you go. There we go. We're good. All right, maybe we should probably hit that farmhouse. I'm going to go ahead and... Nah, I'm going to wait. I'm not overly fatigued, really. I'm not that heavy where it should drain me too bad. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, so... I thought for sure I was biting a bullet back there, man. Well, that's cool. This is why I'm kind of glad I adopted the policy and not wrecking bedrolls, because I used to tear them all down. And then a couple runs I found I screwed myself because I needed a bedroll and I couldn't find one, and I tore them apart. So now I try to stash them. My 500-day run, I have like 6 bedrolls at the Quonset. They're like lined up on the bed. Plus I have a bearskin bedroll crafted in the cabinet, and I have the improvised bedroll times 2. I have one in the cabinet and one on me. And I don't carry the bearskin one because it's just heavy, and that was the one I found actually in the transition to going over to Forsaken, the train station. There's a chance at a bearskin bedroll in that little tiny building on stilts you have to kind of crawl down to get into. It's rare, but it does spawn there. Matter of fact, it happened on my run I was doing on the channel for my challenge. Airline food. I usually leave this stuff because when I come through, I got some calories. Just grab one, just have it. I get to the farmhouse. I'll leave this food here though. Really need it. Like I said, sometimes like if I gotta run back to Timberwolf or something, and I'm coming through here, I'll have some food. Yeah. Grab that one. It's kind of off the weird old path there. I don't need a lot of these feathers. What you got in here? Big old mutton burger. I'm pretty sure I would have checked up here, but I'm going to double check. Yeah, stress pistol was here. That's where I found it. Yeah, that's right too. All right, so there's nothing in it. Sorry, already got it. Yeah, that's not there a lot either. So it was nice to see it there. I swear, after they redid the loot stuff a while back, they kind of gimped that one there because it used to be there fairly frequently. Unless I'm just having bad luck, which could be. Catch up little Z's real quick while I'm right here. Trying to conserve on my coffees. Pleasant Valley Vista. Yeah, this cave comes in handy if you don't got a bedroll. It's only 3.5 warmth bonus, but get a fire going, you'd be good. Oh, man, I don't know what I'm going to do after. Sorry, guys. Don't mean to get y'all yawning. Yeah, it got cool out. Yesterday I was sweating in here. It was hot. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, I missed the cartridge. I mean, there's bullets over here I didn't get. Yes, it does. Did I come through here? Or was it a blizzard or something? Because I always usually check that, man. I just scored, what, 6 rounds? Yeah, I mean, I'm back up to 41 plus 10 in the chamber. Chambers, right? I had a nice bolt action rifle. Got a lot of guns when I was growing up. And I lived in the country. So we could just go right out in the backyard and shoot. Didn't have to worry about hitting anybody's house because there wasn't any. It was all woods. As far as your frickin' eye could see, really. We had one of the neighbors up the road a bit. We were out shooting one day, and next thing you know, I see the local police out in the driveway, and it was the chief who knew my father, knew all of us. We went to school as kids, you know. Small town. I mean, everyone knows everybody. And he's like, yeah, your neighbor up the road is complaining about you guys shooting guns. And I said, no, we're just out in the back shooting toward the woods, Billy. You know, I mean, there's hundreds of acres of thickly settled woods back there. There's no way a bullet could get through there if it wanted to. Not, you know, there's no property on the other sides, right? It's like, oh yeah, I told her not to, you know, you get people that move from the city and they get out in the country and they're not used to the way the country folk live, and then they hear a gun, you know, and they like panic and freak out. So he was like, he basically, he said he had all he could do not to laugh at the lady, you know. That's what we used to do, just go out back and just used to have logs back there and we'd set up our bottles, or God, the broken glass back there, boy. Back when you could actually go to a soda machine and pull glass bottles of Coke out. You know, and then pop the top off right there on the can opener. It was built right on the soda machines. And if you were smart like I was, you could get free sodas out of them. I didn't go and show everybody that, but you could reach up in those things and you could pull on it just right and you could pop them out. You had to know exactly how to do it, though. And I only learned that because I was at a I was at a place that had one and I put my money in it and it didn't the soda didn't release. So I was like, oh really? So I sat there and figured out how to get my damn soda, because if you did it wrong, it broke the bottle. It was the way it was designed. But if you knew what you were doing and you knew to slide the mechanism just right, you could pop them out without breaking them. Back in the good old days. You could also use a payphone for free too if you were pretty savvy with that. Of course, then they got rid of payphones because, they were convenient or something. All right, what do we got in here?
Don't carry much more.
A lot of nothing. Oh, I got 2 maples. That's it, though. It's only 3. I need 4. Right? Oh, no, I got 4. Ha ha ha. I only need 1 gut, right? Oh, shit. I put 1 in here? Why is that in here? Well, I got 2 cured deer hides in there. I got a lot of stuff here, actually, that I kind of want. Like these boots, man. It's not that heavy. I was going to grab that other gut, too, but they weren't ready. That's funny. All right. Let's gonna get out of here, I think. You know what? I'm gonna try to carry that and one of those. I don't make recipes of these things, so I'll see them for you now. I don't want to take all the food out of here. All right, it's gonna be a painful journey to the frickin' coastal, but I want to get this stuff unloaded over there. I mean, I could go to Mystery Lake. I was kind of using that, but I want to get some stuff established down at coastal, just because with the trader, I want stuff to be there as well. We're kind of trying to spread things around. But yeah, I'll do muling off camera, Like if I want to mule stuff, I'll mule off camera. I'm not gonna make you guys go through all that. I was hoping to have enough materials back there to make the travois with. But that's fine. God, the times I've come across that bear through here. I was getting out of that car right over there, see it? Right there. And I didn't know he could go over there. And I got out and he pounced right on my ass, man. I didn't even hear him, nothing. I was just sitting in there. I was doing some repairs. Opened up the door and just, boom, right on me, man. Didn't even have a chance to react to it. Didn't stand up, nothing. Just dove right on me. Because usually they'll stand up. It didn't. I mean, he must have been right there. And just whack right on me, man. Like I said, I'll get going on the interloper tomorrow. I want to watch the last video I recorded and devise some sort of a plan ahead of time. Because I don't want to like just be kind of wandering around figuring out what I want to do. I want to come up with some sort of a plan. The one thing I do know about interloper I haven't been doing right, and I haven't been keeping track of resources in certain spots for crafting, and that's what's kind of screwing me. Is I got stuff here, I got stuff there. I got to start bringing these things into one location. It's just early on when you don't have the backpack or anything. It's, you know, it's pretty brutal. Right now I'm working on getting a satchel, so I'm trying to think. My interloper run, I'm in the broken railroad maintenance yard, and I just killed the moose, and I got the hide and I put it down, so it's got 10 days. So I'm thinking I'm on that side of the map, right? The only logical thing for me probably to do is going to be, sadly, is going to be go to Forsaken Airfield, but man, it is super freaking cold there, and I'm not geared. I have like I don't even know if it's 40. It was 37 the last I looked. I think 41 maybe on the warmth bonus. I'd have to look, but so it's going to be tricky, say the least. I'm not worried about the stupid glimmer flag or fog. All you gotta do is that is you're out and about, just drink tea, and it cuts the duration of it way down. Oh yeah, nice and slow.
Feels like night is coming. guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
It's like living a nightmare, man. Let me tell you. Like living a nightmare. Wasn't expecting it at 55 years old, you know? I am rapidly approaching my 56th birthday. That's coming up on March 11th. Today would be February 10th. So 32 days, pretty much, right? Well, how many days are in March? Can never remember. I think I'd know that would be in my freaking birth month, right? Hello. That's right, fool. Uncle Deadeye's in the house, biatch. You want some more? We're close to home here. I'll grab his innards for being a dumbass. I grab all the meat too, but I'm already heavier than hell. This probably here is going to make it worse. Yeah, barely moving. But I got the wind right in my face too. That's what's totally doing it. Where are those ptarmigans? I heard them. They're over there. Or no, I know where they are. Are they over there? Of course he's going to come at me because I stink. Oh, all right, which one's... All right, there we go. Oh. That's right, fool. You better run, man. I remember a day where there was never wolves here. Down the road a ways, but never right inside the innards of Thompson's. That was part of the revamp. Well, I got a couple wolf hides and some guts for here. I'll stuff those in here.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. Shut up. That's funny. Ooh. That's got to go in there. Supposed to be getting light, dummy. I'll drop this food stuff. I don't really need it. Just thought it'd be neat to bring it there, but I'll just stick it here for now. Yeah. Get rid of these, Yeah, get rid of that stuff. Get rid of this food stuff. Yeah. Oh. I didn't loot this. That's so me. Guess I'll save it for later. I got distracted with something. That's cool. I'll just leave it. Leave myself some nuggets behind, right? I'll make sure I got the bullets. I don't always check. No, I didn't get them.
I'll take it.
Man, I'm sloppy. What the hell's wrong with me? Usually much more thorough than that. Not worried about the chest behind here because nothing usually in it. You know, the cabinet like that one. Oh, yeah. You like a pina coladas. Bedtime food. Bedtime food.
I need to rest soon.
I know I could cook this stuff, but I don't care. Ugh, I gotta move. Adjust myself here. I'm not comfortable. My mic's closer than I really need it to be. Try to dump the water. That's fine. I'll drink one of these teas. Don't need to really have water to sleep anyway, so it's not a big deal. Drop a 10 bomb. Who's a little conditioned, not much. I'll leave that stuff on the floor for now. All right, let's get the hell out of here.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Let's get to stepping. I know, Asher. You tell me this a lot, man. Drink a coffee. It's a long walk. Great. We got nice, wet, crap weather. I have this. It's like a family tradition. My dad actually made them when we were kids. They're salmon patties. It's canned salmon. You get the pink Alaskan salmon, and one can. It's a bigger can, right? No, not you know what I mean. It's like a size of a Campbell soup can almost, but bigger than that. You get the one can. I don't remember how many ounces off the top of my head. And you take like about 3/4 of package of saltine crackers. So you open up one sleeve, you take about 3/4 of that out, and you put it in like a Ziploc bag or something, and you just pound it till it's broken up really good. You don't want it super fine, but you just want to break up all the crackers, right? So you get the salmon in the bowl. You don't want to drain all the fluid out either. You want to give it a loose draining. You want some of it out for sure. And then you open up the salmon that's inside. You get the bones out, and anything else that you don't. There's like some skin parts, right? But it's super soft. You don't have to take that out, but you can. Just get the bones out. You put 2 eggs, the almost 3/4 package of the broken up saltine crackers, like a couple eggs, salt and pepper pretty liberally, and squeeze the half of a lemon in that. And you mix it up with your hands. And you make them into patties like hamburgers, and you want to use a lot of butter in the pan. You don't want it too hot because you don't want butter to burn. It's nasty. You just get the pan hot, though. You want it nice and hot when you put those salmon patties in there. So after you form into your patties, you should be able to get 3 good-sized ones or 4, like, medium-ish size ones out of one can. And you just fry it till they're done. Nice and golden crispy on the outside, and doesn't take a whole long time. And then, believe it or not, we just put it on white bread with ketchup. That was it. Nothing else but ketchup. I know it sounds silly, but it works. And that's what I had tonight. I got one in the microwave cooling off for the dogs. I'll break it up for them later. They love it. They absolutely go crazy over fish. They like cod and haddock and pollock and all that stuff. I don't give them shrimp or anything like that because that's really not fish. It's insects. So, people don't like to hear that, but that's what that is. It's a crustacean, man. You be eating insects, fools. But myself, I love shrimp cocktail, so is what it is. I don't like cooked shrimp. Nice and icy cold with a nice, good shrimp cocktail sauce. Got to make it yourself, though, for it to be good. That stuff they sell in the jar sucks. It's fairly easy to make, too. Use Heinz chili sauce for a base. Then you add ketchup to that, and then you want to add some real fresh lemon to it. Obviously, it's and like a teaspoon or so, depending on how spicy you like it, of horseradish, prepared horseradish, and just mix it up and chill it. And it is good, boy. And if you don't like the spice, just don't add the horseradish at all. Just use the ketchup and the chili sauce. I think the horseradish makes it, though. Ah, you limp wrist bastard. All right, guys, I'm going to end this one here because I'm at 40 minutes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the coastal before I start the next one up on this one, and I'll pick up there. Just so I don't have to torch you this massive walk. I already tortured enough with it. So, please give the channel a thumbs up and a subscription if you enjoy the content and you would like to see more. That'd be awesome. And I will catch you guys in the next one from the Quonset. Take care.